Oh, look at that. It screwed me, telling me all this stuff. Save changes. Oh, man, it blew my open. Dude, what'd you do that for? You went live on me without. I hit the live thing. I'm all ready to. I'm waiting for the thing, for the thingy, and then the other thing. And then it tells me, so I can start. And then it tells me, oh, you got to remove Twitter because it's not able to do this, blah, blah, blah. It's not telling me that it's already started. Son of a bitch. Well, did you have a good fourth? I had a pretty decent fourth. The world is still run by demons, so can you feel the freedom?
Well, hello, boys and girls.
Hi.
What a wonderful day it is today in our money-based economy. Well, sit back and relax and get ready for the guy who's about to ruin everything.
I'm puzzled. Are you really seriously suggesting that Jesus Christ was a mushroom?
Wayne, Jesus was a mushroom Roberts.
Yes. You are dealing with a secret cult, a secret society.
Welcome to Waning Interest.
Welcome to the Waning Interest Podcast. Tuesday live. Boy, somebody's prepared. July 7th, 2026. What the frig, man? And now, am I going to want to go and edit that shit that just happened there? Come on. What? Why would you? Why? I don't understand why they would. Yep, this is messing up already. Everything's all screwy. Hey, did you have a good fourth? Look at this. It's not even working right. Yeah, funny. It's supposed to be like this. You know what I'm saying? And then, golly gee willikers. What did I say it was? Oh yeah, I gotta, now the whole open, I'm sitting there going, a clickety, not realizing the fucking thing is rolling because it's telling me, hey, do you want to remove this? Well, you could have said that before you went, man, StreamYard, you fucking blow. This gets worse and worse. Because you see, what I'm trying to get at is, they give you 2 shots to go live. On StreamYard. You hit the go live button, and then there's a thing. Do you want to add a countdown? Are you sure you want to go live? Yeah. On that first fucking click is when they should have said, oh, you have to have a premium account to do it on Twitter. Cool. Then I could have edited right then, and then went live, and then it would have been cleaner. But no, they pulled that up. They put that up on the second thing. So I'm thinking, well, it's not going. Am I even going? Let me check Rumbles. Am I even on? Oh, let's hear it. Can you hear it? Can you hear anything? Why am I not hearing it? Oh, because it's muted. First fucking click is when they should have said, oh, you have to have a premium account to do it on Twitter. Cool. Then I could have edited right then. That's funny shit to be able to do that, man. It's like being on the radio. What is going on? Whew, what a start. And then, yeah, it's like being on the radio and then just turning on the radio and just going back and forth with that 7-second delay. Christ all Jesus. Jesus all Christ. Wait, did that say people were in the chat and Rumble? Oh, I can't see that. There's a chat and Rumble? I have to sign in? Oh, because I'm not on my right thing. Why wouldn't it pop onto StreamYard? The chat, anything in the chat should be, if it's from Rumble, it should also come up here. Because it's both connected. It's YouTube. Wow, are we having a little rundown? This is how StreamYard works. That's what StreamYard. You know what you should do, StreamYard, to pay me back. Give me a fucking shitload of money, and then use this as a tutorial to fucking entertaining tutorial for people. First, you click once. Yeah. So anybody looking StreamYard? Anyone? Hello. For fuck's sake. Like, again, do you understand what I'm saying? The logic would be to let you know when the first time you hit live, because you've got the 2 shots. The First time I clicked it. It was when it should have told me you can't do the Twitter thing when you want to edit. Whew. How about the cliffs? I'm gonna fucking sit here and we'll look at myself, bitch. Look at I can see myself out of the corner of my eye too. Man, whoa, hey. What reminds me of a Bill Hicks line. Boy, I'm in a mood. Boy, I'm in a mood. Whew. That's what I should have done before I went live. I should have listened to some Hicks. Not that right now I'm listening to him in my fucking head. Right now I can hear him doing the bit about having a show on CBS. And here's the point of this. Here's the plot. It's really simple. It's pretty self-explanatory. Basically what happens is we take that Billy Ray Cyrus and I chase that no-talent cracker asshole across the globe until I catch him by his fruity little ponytail. And then I stick a shotgun in his mouth like a big black cock of death. Boom! And we'll be back next year when we hunt and kill Michael Bolton. Will you all be tuning in? Oh, that was a great bit. Back from 1992, I think, or 3. 92 or 3, because he passed in 94. So that's why it's about Billy Ray Cyrus and Michael Bolton, because it was the early 90s. And they were just torturing us on the radio. Am I going to get a copyright for that? On the radio. Oh, no, they won't, because I did it so shitty. I can do it shittier. In a world where laughter was king. What? Why aren't you ready, man? All right, we're getting into it now. See, now it's July 7th, 2026, and it's finally new. Apparently, it's finally official that, what's his name? Not to get political, but Mitch McConnell is tits up officially. I mean, Jesus has been a walking corpse for fucking 20 years. Everybody knows that. But speaking of Hicks, that reminds me the other day, because I'll be doing a Twitter scroll anyway in a little bit. When people were first putting up that he was in the hospital and blah blah blah, and his wife bolts to fucking China, right? Oh, another deer. Oh dear, literally, out the window for the listening folk only. I replied to one of them saying, "This fondly reminds me of the Bill Hicks bit about a big black cock of death." That's apparently not how it happened. But he's finally officially tits up. Anyway, nice little bit about Bill Hicks. Always great memory. I haven't even finished a beer. What in the world is happening? Hey, you know what? To get away from that for a minute, let's just go right to the top of the notes. And then yeah, because it's a bunch of video, so I'll be able to just shut the fuck up for a minute and collect myself. Right. Anyway, what is it that I have to do here? Oh, well, you have to sell the fucking thing. Anyway, finally, after being back all these years in a house that I helped build and grew up in for a bit before it got rented out for a long time. There's cliffs. I've talked about the cliffs that are about 100 yards, 150 yards in the back. And I finally took a little trek down there. Me and my stepbrother and a buddy of mine that used to live here for a bit, him and his mom lived here for a while. We had other friends over and made a great campsite down there, which we'll see. Boy, 150 yards is a long way to haul a case of beer. Which is why at the time, I was rather on the small side, so I was usually carrying food and supplies for the fire and let the big boys carry the beer. I didn't want to break no bottles. I didn't want to shake up no cans. Because it's not a trail. There's no trail. It's you make your own fucking trail. There's never been, we never made one. I mean, we sort of made one back in the day, but I don't know what, I couldn't find that because it's wide open. When you get to a certain spot, you know where you are. But going down there for a second, I was like, wait, have I gone I feel like I might have gone too far this way. Should I go? And I kind of knew it. And I just took a little bit more to the left. Next thing you know, basically standing right over it, going, holy shit! And man, the drop off was a lot smoother, and there was a thing. There's been some washout, and it's a little more dangerous. But you'll see in some video. And how do I do this? Wait, first let me have this. Whew. Mouth's getting dry because things are going so well. Whew. You know, when you have it all ready to go, you know what you're going to say, boom, before you hit clickety click. And then they, like Joe Pesci said in Lethal Weapon 2, they fuck you at the beginning. They fuck you at the top. Fuck you, StreamYard. Fuck you. I'm Leo Getz. Get it? Leo, whatever you need, Leo Getz. Get it? Anyway, remember that movie? I do. Saw it here first in 89, and then I went and saw it when it premiered in Australia with my friends in Australia. Where am I going? Oh, we're going to share screen. Because back in the day, they don't do it the same way now, but back in the day, if you remember, not only do they change titles in other countries, like Flying High. Andrea was like, "Hey, when I was over there, you know the movie Flying High. It's it's about 10 years old or so. It's about airplane thing. It's all goofy. I'm like, 10-year airplane. It just kept saying Flying High, and I'm like, I don't know what you're talking about. And then we were in a video store, and she grabbed the case. She looked, went, here it is, and I went, oh, it's Airplane. But anyway, not only that do they change, titles. Used to, they still do, I guess, but they used to come out later. Like, I saw Lethal Weapon in the summer of '89 here before I even left in September for Australia, and then it was like a couple months before it premiered over there. And we all went, and I saw it for the third time because my stepbrother and I think we went and saw it twice over here because we had such a fucking good time the first time we went back to see it. And that Joe Pesci made that movie. We all know that. Where am I going? Oh, we're going to do the share screen and go back to the cliffs. Share screen. What do we got? Over here. Over here. Right there. How does it look? How's it looking? I'm going back over to the StreamYard. Here, this will be better. Right? Oh, now you can see movies that I've started. I didn't actually watch those. I just started to click, and it was going for a bit. I'm like, But Hair Metal Guru. Oops, some Skinner. Where are we going? Oh, we got to hit play. I got to go back to the other window. Where are we? Here he is. Took a fun little walk finally. Down the back of the house. And look where I came across. I think I'm finally here. Ugh. Yeah. Talked about the cliffs. Yeah, that used to be a lot more even. You could go down that a little bit. I'm up top. But it's wicked steep now. You get too far. It's not too great. Now the step and you go zippity doo dah. But there you go. Like a water slide. Where's that old campsite? Should be right over there. Anyway, we'll find out. I hate that it's choppy. Do I have to make it smaller? My stepbrother and I built a catwalk. And that tree right there, we used to climb down instead of going around. Anyway, this old man going around. I better pause. It just came down from right there. And boy, I gotta say, on the way back, because it's not like steep or anything, but it's downhill. It's pretty level, but you're going down. On the way, you notice the hill more on your way back to the house. I had to stop for a bit. Because I was like, whoa, I'm starting to think I'm going to have to call somebody for some oxygen. And I can't figure out why. Anyway, back to the thing. Check this out. Over here. Right there's the fire pot spot. And right here, we used to have a little campsite. And right here was our fire pit. The rocks are still there. Remember that metal grate for the grill? That's gone, of course. Maybe somewhere. That was back in the 80s, man. Anyway. Yeah. And this is what we would look at. Which looked even cooler. By the firelight at night. And that, where's that tree? The firelight by night. I was talking like the homeless dude in the alley in Terminator, the original Terminator. Hey, buddy, did you just see a real bright light? That one? No, there's one over here. That son of a bitch stole my pants. That one right there. Oh, by the way, you ever think about that? I mean, he stole a homeless dude's pants, had no underwear on, and then did he shower when they got to the motel? I know she did. Yeah, that's part of the story of Terminator that we got left out. And he unintentionally gave her scabies. But it's gone. That little chunk there, that used to come all the way down to that little landing there. And that's one way we would come down. Slide down that shit. But yeah, you could come down that because that was more even up top there, and it was more stable to get to that little part of that where that tree is, and then yeah, we could come right down that little spot and then down this little area here. It was almost like a fucking movie set, like we was Goonies. Made it so you could step it, and then down that way. Isn't this fun? Isn't fun the best thing to have? Climb up there. Maybe I don't want to get up on that landing, but it's pretty cool. Yeah, I remembered that I'm 50, almost 55, so I was like, yeah, climbing up there, that might not be a good idea. I don't know what's going on, what's loose. What's, oh, I've said that before. The cliffs, man. The cliffs. No, all I want to do is go back down there and clean that shit up, because that's not what it looked like when we were there. It was clean. There was none of that. I mean, there was stuff, but in our area, around that area in there to the left, that didn't look like that. It was all we had it looking nice, and stuff on the cliffs was cleaner than what you see. It was tidier. And over around that corner, my stepbrother and I built a catwalk. I'm gonna go pause this and climb that, see if it's any of that stuff. I made it up. I don't know what happened here, but someone fucked with the shit. But we had made something that was pretty cool. It came down to this spot to make it easy, because the other way around is a little more steep on the other side. Not that this ain't, but so you didn't have to fuck with so much of the rocks. Because sometimes we'd bring friends down that, didn't usually go through the woods much, like, ladies. And then boom, boom, down on the side over there. Look at all that. Royal River right down there. It's almost like it's the movie Stand By Me, but not.
How come I can't flip the ding-dang camera? Can I?
Couldn't flip the ding-dang camera.
I can't flip the ding-dang camera. You back in the cave? There's a cave. Anyway. You know what? I'm gonna pause this. I shouldn't be fucking with the phone while I'm...
Yeah, as I'm standing there, I forget that right to my left is a spot. This is the spot that we made the thing to walk into. Nice little area.
Oh, this is actually the way we would go. So, because then you had a little handle. Pause, please.
Almost like it was there for us to walk through.
Phew, made it down. Here's one of the rocks that stand on. Right here. And look at the cliffs and get drunk and maybe a little bit of weed and act like animals, like it was the, what is it? What's that island movie? The,
Lord of the Flies.
Shit, Lord of the Flies.
You're welcome.
Yeah. What is it? 85, 86, 87. This was our spot, man. The Bad Cave. Oh no, that was up there.
Yeah, and then all this over here. This was all nice and smooth. And then I actually find part of the pallet that was
So
our
cool that our little
storage thing was in.
fire pit's still there.
Look at all that kindling.
Wonder what else. But yeah, and right here we had a we hauled pallets down and made a little storage unit basically. Looking to see if there's any. I don't know if that was us. I don't know what the hell that is. Trunka Wonka what? What is it? Oh, I don't know. That's something. That's county business. What's this?
There it is. Part of
Yeah,
it.
there it is. Right a pallet, right there. Right there. Son of a bitch.
So a chunk of that is what's sitting over by that somebody, I don't know how, but sitting on the around the rocks of the fireplace.
How about that? Little storage unit, and then we have that somewhere right here. Keep our stuff in.
Stuff. Man, I hate that this is so damn choppy.
And then we pitch tents right out here.
Stuff
Depending on
because
how
of the
many
streaming.
people's. Usually it was just 3 or 4 of us. And like I said, the Royal River right down there, we can go get leeches. So now I should do this, huh? Because the ding-dang thing won't flip. I should take some stills while I'm down here. I gotta go all the way up to go back. Oh man, this is gonna suck.
It did.
Was I even on camera? Anyway, almost 7 minutes. That's enough.
Killed enough time.
Can't believe I found it so quick. Apparently I have a good sense of direction, man. All right, wait. All of a sudden, as I was going around, like that little rock there on that one side hanging on that one side of the tree, was a little, like, kind of looks like, whatever. How about that shit? We're out.
We're out. Now I gotta go back here, and then go back. Where is this? What? Oh, this is what I want. It's good enough. If StreamYard didn't suck such balls, I would immediately gone to. From the cliffs to Pete. Yeah, that's pretty cool. There was one time down there, and a couple of us went to had to go get cigarettes and snacks because the place not too far. We could ride our bikes, and there was a cigarette machine in there, and you'd get that. And then me and a buddy of mine were still down there, and all of a sudden we feel like we hear coyotes getting closer and closer. Oh shit! Oh shit! It's just the two of us. We're like, hope they got away. We climbed trees. We had our little pocket knives out, sitting in trees, with the fire getting. We got, like, And it just seemed like they were getting closer and closer. Like, we are fucked. And then it dissipated, and then we laughed at how fucking paranoid we got. Might have been the weed. Oh man, I could see that in a fucking movie now. It's like if Mikey and Mouth. Oh shit, oh shit. But there's not. You know what I'm saying? Anyway. We're just throwing shit together. Because that's what we do. Because, like I said, that's what we do. You know? And then when you tell folks, you know, that's what I do. Get it right there! I just recently rewatched that show, that win of his, and there's just so much. It was, God, he's so damn entertaining. What else we got? Oh, so now I can get rid of that, and then maybe it'll stream better because, wow, when you play something off YouTube while you're streaming, because I'm not doing the Ethernet thing. I'm doing the Wi-Fi, so I'm not very smart. So I can admit my faults, StreamYard. And I do that because, you know, it's the whip. It's the Waning Interest podcast. It's the smallest click on the internet. It's not going to go anywhere until I'm tits up. I'm telling you. If it doesn't. Oh. Man, see, if my finger was on the... Get it right there! Anyway, what else we got? Oh, so speaking of the 4th, speaking of the weekend, the New Creatures, we played a show at Post 86. It was a great time, great cookout. Oh, shit, that's what I don't have is the video. Oh, no, yeah, I can go to when I do the Instagram scroll, I can show that. Some of the fireworks. Well, if I can do that, but, oh, so I didn't have to make the videos. Well, here's first, we'll see. Wait a minute, what do we got? What's this? Let me get rid of this. What is this? No. Give me the title. Oh, there you go. Oh, this is what I wanted to put up because went through my memories. I was looking up something to have for this format there with that little box. Besides the logo, seeing how the logo is already up there in the corner. Oh, there, yeah. Well, see, I'm disappearing over. You know what I'm saying. So it's not there twice. One is something a little different, but it still is. There's still the logo again. But I was going through the PDF because you got with StreamYard, you can't pull in JPEGs, blah blah. You got to make your pictures into PDFs. So I was just looking through old stuff just to immediately when I saw the pigtails, I said, "That's the one." And now because it's there, I can't hit the wah. Oh, I could finally, if I could set it up on my phone. Seriously, StreamYard. Guys, fucking blow. Guys, fucking blow. So the 4th, yeah. So we played, obviously, they're short. They're just little clips. But I'm going to. See, it goes and the music starts before the picture. It gets it so poopy doopy. Yeah, I'll have to play this in just little bits. I don't know. What is it? I don't know. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. They won't take it down. It's just a little clip, right? I would say. Anyway, here's a little bit of the New Creatures without Flash, because Flash was booked, had something else before they asked us to do this, and they still wanted us without Flash, so we said, fine, we'll give you some of this. There's Chuck. You can't see Dan. The way this is. Hey, you can't really see Eric. Eric pops in a little bit. You see his shoulders? So pops in a little bit, but you see a little bit of Dan's arm. But yeah, it's a great crowd. I love that. How about that scream? That girl screaming at that time. When Dustin first sent me this video, and I had forgotten about it, but when he sent me the video and I'm listening to it, and all of a sudden that script, right in that moment, boom! Holy shit! Gotta clip that. That's hilarious. And I remember that moment, and I really had to go, oh, don't laugh at that, because I heard that from where I. Oh, yeah, and the video coming from my buddy Dustin. He and his wife Maria were there. And he grabbed some video. That's fucking hilarious. It's caught up. It's so choppy, this fucking thing. It's so, why does that, I mean, that's why I made it into a video for here, so it wouldn't be so damn choppy. What the frig, man? StreamYard. That's not just the Wi-Fi, because I've played videos before, and it doesn't, fuck yeah. Okay, that's enough. You've seen enough. Wait, no, we gotta play it again gotta play it again for that scream. Gotta go back to the scream. Come on. Might as well finish it. Oh, sorry, I have to stop it because, the whole thing, so they don't go and yank and put it in the stinker and, put it in the trash for a bit and then pull it back out, if you know what I'm saying. What? When? That is fucking hilarious. Hilarious. Woo. What else happened? Oh, they had a great cookout. That was nice smelling that grill right there to the left of the stage for the first hour or so of first hour or so of the show. And then, man, the fireworks, which I'll show when I do my Instagram scroll. When I do the Instagram scroll, show that, even though it's gonna fucking be choppy. Yeah, they lit it up real nice. Yeah, and at the end we had to pull Grand Funk Railroad, American band. We threw that together. Never done it, but we were asked to. First asked me to sing the Star Spangled Banner at the end of the show before the fireworks. They wanted something before the fireworks, some kind of Americana song, something like that, or whatever. And then asked, "Hey, can Chuck do the Star Spangled Banner like Jimi Hendrix?" Chuck goes, "Nah." "Can you sing it, Wayne?" Nah. "What about American Band?" "Yeah, we could throw that." Never fucking done it. We threw that together, and I barely remember it because it happened so fast. I know I didn't do most of the verses because I didn't know them. But with me and Chuck and Dan were all of us, I think. Eric was in there too with the chorus. Choruses. The chorus. "We're an American band. We're coming to your town. We'll let you..." Party down? Say what, when, where? We're an American band. That was a lot of fun. And for the first time, just throwing it together, came off, sounded pretty good. They liked it a lot. And then them fireworks. So, yeah, now that I've spoken so much about the fireworks, actually should go to the fireworks. I'm just saying. I think we should go to the fireworks. All right. Where we at? Where we at? Where I gotta go? Gotta go here. Come on, man. Why are you moving so slow, man? All right. Pause. How do I rewind this? Why won't that? Make it bigger. How do you make it bigger? And how do I rewind that? Sorry. I'm trying to get this all prepared. What the hell, yo? Anyway, I think that's enough. I'll figure it out when we go back. I'll be able to play it again. Now I gotta go here. Say share screen. The gram of Insta. Is it there? Going back, I'm gotta go look. All right, now it's there. Here. You fuck.
See what the new creatures made him do?
Those little hearts. Fucker.
See what the new creatures made him do?
No, watch at the beginning. Watch. Are those hearts? You see hearts? I saw heart. I thought it was here. Right there, that one. Right in the middle. I saw a hat. I didn't do that. Fucking Wi-Fi. Fucking. I don't have a lot of shit in there.
See what the new creatures made him do?
Okay, that's enough of that. Hey, I told you to stop. There. Is it stopped? Where am I at? Get back there. Get back there. Get back there. No. There. Jesus. Jesus. What's he gonna help with? He's just gonna laugh. Because it's all laughable. Isn't it? That was neat. That was just a chunk. That was like however long that was. It lasted a long time. She was satisfied, if you know what I mean. Yeah, those they went for a while. They had quite a load, if you will. And I swear, did you see the heart? You can rewind. I saw a heart. Every time I've seen that, I've watched it, I see a heart. Somewhere right there in the beginning. One of those are right in the middle. There's one that just went boom. And, hey, it's a heart. Hey, why don't you shut the fuck up? Will do. You take over. Are we having fun yet? Well, it's just getting all this crap out of your head. Man, I wish I had a 360. I would just be popping them off. Ping, ping, ping. It'd be quicker. We wouldn't have to worry about this moving up there and then the. But, you know, this is a low-budget podcast because it is the smallest click on the internet. We wear pigtails, see? Oh, I took down the... No, Instagram's still there. We can still go back to the scroll because there's some funny stuff. We'll see some funny. But because we already did Instagram, I have to jump to Twitter. Oh, also, I want to show Mo. Before... Oh, Oh, that's right. I couldn't pull Mo in. That's on fucking Instagram too. We are gonna stick with Instagram. That's what I said. Oh, so I gotta go back to this thing down here. Share screen. All right. Instagram. Share. But I'm trying to get at now. It's still stuck on there. All right, there's Mo. Oh, Jesus, why you gotta be so choppy? That's his belly that he here. It's the washing machine, but yeah.
Oh, coming at you, Jonathan.
Dude, you fucking see the choppiness is fucking up the fucking comedy, man.
That's
He's
his
fucking
belly
up the
that he
time.
here.
It's bullshit. See?
Oh, coming at you, Jonathan.
Anyway, just want to show you the thing that's gonna it's making me I have to get ready to we're gonna have to pull out the Mossberg. Wayne, you gonna shoot that thing? They carry tickage, and I've seen a couple more. Little fucker had some juniors. But yeah, I don't want to shoot that. I'm gonna have to do something else. I have to figure something else out. But what am I gonna do? You see where I live? You saw the back. They're gonna be here. What do you do, man? You don't fucking feed them. I don't fucking feed them. I feed the deer. I'm kidding. I don't feed them. I don't feed them nothing. They just hang out because they know they can get away with shit. You know what? That's what it is. I need to start showing them some fucking tough love. They just fucking traipse around my property. Oh, yeah, you won't do anything. Yeah, come right up. Fuck you, I won't. You pissed me. All right, that's really silly. Yes, you really were a fucking Pineland patient. Yes, I was. Well, even if you weren't, there was a bunch that fucking lived in this house after you. Was it a bunch? No, it was 3. I think it was 3. Right? One of them was here probably the whole time, I think. Hey, who's over there looking at my house? Huh? What you doing? Oh, it's Mailman. Oh, isn't this fucking awesome? That's what happens when you don't have a writer. But that's actually what it is when you realize, when I thought about it, when you are just off the top of your head, blah, 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 it's just me like, if you're thinking of a writer's room, boom, everybody gets their few minutes and blah, 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 and then, oh, wow, makes other people go, hey, that idea, before you start, sticking things together like a puzzle. You're just popping off like this. You're just rapping, man. Hey, did I tell you Mitch McConnell's tits up? Good God. The whole thing. Like I said right at the beginning, you have a good 4th, still run by demons. Feeling the freedom? Are you feeling it? Are you feeling it, buddy? Now you see, just saying certain things, it reminds me of fucking movies. There, all I have now in my head is Ace Ventura. Can you feel it, huh? In the apartment after he tells them what really happened with was it Roger Podacter? I think, right? Was that Roger, the one that got tossed off the balcony in what? How many stories up? That guy, that actor, so funny. What the? I could see him being a baseball manager, but when you go back and watch that shit, and he's one of the guys with the Dolphins, on the field. That guy. That's not what they look like. At least not today. Okay, maybe some of them did back in the day. But look, he looks more like a fucking baseball manager from the 80s. Whitey Ford, Dennis Weaver. Earl Weaver, sorry. Dennis Weaver's a total different guy. Dennis Weaver, he clicks with me because he did a show called McCloud in the 70s. And as a little kid, I thought that was really cool because my part of my family were McClouds. So even though it was spelled different, I'd be like, wow, there's a show called McClouds and a restaurant? Well, the show was just McCloud. The restaurant was McCloud's. And boy, did I find out some of that place was even cooler than I thought it was when I was a little kid. Boy, turns out it was a little playground for the adults too back in the 70s. Woo! Fun stories. Thanks, guys. That's some cool I love history. Don't you? Yes. Speaking of history, did I tell you we're still run by demons? Happy freedom. Are you expecting me to say something about taxes? That's enough. Because we keep it light around here, because in a world where laughter was king. See, I don't need buttons. I make my own drops. Drops, drops, drop, 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 drops. That's what I would have done if I had a 360, 60, 60. 60. That's pretty good. Hey, new album coming out. Ooh. Hey, did I tell you we had a show this month? Anyway. Oh, we have another show. If you're a local maniac and a whip now, because if you're listening, that makes you part of the whip, the Waning Interest Podcast pack. You know what? One of the things about, if you're new, if you'll notice, if you do continue to watch, I don't know why, but anyway, of course, it's entertaining as fuck when you really, really think about it, but you don't really have to think about it. If you overthink it, then of course, but no, just follow along. There's always an exit. Always get to the exit. It's like a fucking maze. That's what it is. Kinda, yeah. Pinball brain, maze, similar. That's enough. What was I saying? See? But no, one thing you'll notice is I don't sit there and go, hey, hit like, subscribe. Hey, please hit like, subscribe. Hey, hit my Patreon. Hey, here's a commercial for this. Hey, let me tell you about this bullshit. Hey, let me tell you about this bullshit that we're going to find out in a few years was a fucking scam. And then this bullshit that we're going to find out is trash. And that's one of the things you find out when you go back and watch old football games where the commercials aren't cut out, that people have put up on YouTube, and you start seeing these commercials with all these companies. You're like, huh, that company was sued out of business. That company we found out that was a scam. That was bullshit. That was poison. That was killing people. That's one of the reasons to go back. Sometimes you don't want that, but there are times, especially with those old football games from the 80s. Oh, shit. Fucking hilarious. You're like, oh my God, oh yeah. Then there's some commercials like, oh yeah, that one actually, that was pretty good. That was pretty good. But there's so much of this stuff. You're like, oh, remember them? Oh, remember Isuzu? What happened to Isuzu? Remember this? Remember that? It's kind of trippy. It's more entertaining for commercials, but anything in newer shit, I'd love it when the commercials are cut out. Ugh. But yeah, that's what I'm saying. You don't have any commercials here on the whip. It's one of the reasons we're the smallest click on the internet. And I will take that award. Because we got soul, baby. I already sell stuff. The shit that I like, you hear me say it. I don't fucking taking money to say, oh, this is cool. Hey, that's cool. I ain't taking no fucking money to fucking say that. We do that every day. Then everybody should be taking money, because I have a whole bunch of people that tell me, oh, I love this, I love that. Well, are you getting paid to say that? So maybe you should not tell. So then what would happen? So that's another reason why we should get paid, because as it turns out, most of our tax money goes to companies to create shit that then they sell us. And so we were the actual owners, like medicines and a lot of other shit, if you really dig. If you dig and then really dig. But if you think about it, you should. If I buy a fucking Redskin jersey, I used to be one that wanted them to change the name, and then I realized, boy, I was wrong about that. That was wrong. It should still be the Redskins. It will always be the Redskins to me. But if I go buy a Redskins shirt, it shouldn't be that expensive, number one. Number two, I should get some kind of bonus for buying it because now I'm walking around as a fucking billboard. Everybody's walking around billboards for these fucking big ass companies. What are you getting for it? Laughed at. That's why I don't wear that shit. If I wear any, I wear small shit. Bud Boulay. You know why I wear this? It's because it was fucking free. Not only was it free, but I like the Godfather thing, and it's about weed. It's a fucking weed holder. So while you're growing, it holds your shit together, your stems, so you don't get all saggy and bitchy and stuff. People do it different ways. That's one way. One of the places I worked at used it. I ain't selling it. That's why I like the shirt. It was fucking free. And I wear Junkyard shirts, my favorite bands, who never made any money. They don't even make money when they fucking use their music on TV. The money goes straight to somebody else. And David Roach is tits up now, so blah, blah, blah. So I wear Junkyard shirts. Or I wear, like Saturday, in that one clip there where I was doing Love Me Two Times, I had forgotten, because normally I wear black, the man in black. But sometimes if I wear white, it's always at a show. It's the one white shirt I have besides some old paint shirts that I wear, that I wear for work. Is Eric, bass player of New Creatures and the Lords, his son's band, Black Box Recovery. That's what I wear that every once in a while. Otherwise, I wear Junkyard shirts, or just all black T-shirts. Whatever. What I'm trying to say is, because it was so hot this weekend, I brought the Black Box Recovery shirt, had it in my music bag with my shit to change into, and I wore a work paint shirt because I knew it would be sweating our balls off while we were setting up because it was so hot. Even though I knew we had cover, it was still really fucking warm, and I don't wear shorts on stage or bowling. I just can't do it. So I'm wearing my normal black jeans. So I knew I was going to be warm. And then I was going to change my shirt. Well, we got blah, 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 doing all this stuff. And I got to the point where I'm like, oh, shit, I never changed my shirt because it's white, so I didn't even really pay attention. And it never got really, really wet anyway, so it wasn't like, oh, I got to get rid of this. So, yeah. So in that one clip you saw, I'm wearing I'm wearing a work paint shirt. Whoop. So what? Oh, yeah. So the point is that normally, I ain't no fucking billboard, because I used to be a billboard. I say this from being a billboard for the Washington Redskins for many, many years. My dad should have a fucking dump truck full of money dumped in his backyard from the Redskins for all the fucking money that he spent on me, Redskins shit, and me walking around fucking being a billboard for them. Not just me, all the other fucking Skins fans. Because there's fucking crazier Skins fans than me. I'm nobody in comparison. There's people that have houses just completely covered in Redskins shit. They deserve reparations. Not the fucking Indians just for using the fucking name, because most of those fucking Indians, it's not a shot. It's all a fucking psyop. I fell for it for a bit. I admit it. There's proof on old whips, the OG whips back in 2019. I was. Change your fucking name. Dumbass. I was wrong about that, but normally I'm not wrong. You can go back and check. That's one of the reasons it's there. It's like a book. Speaking of, because I used to say the same thing back in the day. I would say, because, I've had people say I should write a book, which I have started. But I used to refer to this as a book. It's a spoken word book. Blah, 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 blah. Here it is. Basically the same thing you do. Record your shit. You have an idea. Oh, I should write about this. Sit down. Oh yeah, this happened. Blah, 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 blah. And then you listen back. What is it? And you type it out and you make it funny. Sometimes right from what you originally said, which is usually best. But just trim, you trim the fat. Whatever. Michael Biehn comes along. Kyle Reese. Corporal Hicks from Aliens. Tombstone. Michael Biehn. Jesus. I watch his podcast, Just Fooling About. I love the guy, even though there's some stuff like Michael, stop it. But I can't help but love the fucking guy. But that's how he refers to his podcast. He went, where did he get that from? Huh? Because Susie and I, right there, one of those whips back in the day, from 2 years ago or so, or over 2 years ago, we did one. I think we called it Bean Dip because we talked about Michael Bean because he had just started his podcast. I've been doing this. I started this in 2019, and he started doing his stuff. We did a whole thing, and I tweeted to him trying to get him on. I probably could. Well, not right now. He's up shooting a movie. That's why he hasn't done one in a bit. That's what I was getting to. There's been no fooling about for a couple of weeks because he's over on the other side of the pond shooting a movie, which he was very excited about. Just Fooling About, if you want to check it out. And one of the cool parts about Just Fooling About is, see, I ain't taking no money for this. I'm telling you, go watch another fucking podcast. So that's why you should check my Patreon out if you want. Or if you want to donate, the links are right there. I haven't said that in forever. But they're there anyway. You can see them. Why should I? They're right there. Everybody knows the description, how to get to the description, and people's shit is there. I'm telling you about his podcast. What the fuck was the point? What the fuck was the point about his podcast? Me and Susie did the thing that did. We got through that. He's shooting a movie. Fuck. What the hell was it? One of the cool parts about his podcast is, if you are a whip, if you're an old whip, one of my favorite comedians besides Bill Hicks is Doug Stanhope. Well, Just Fooling About, the open and the close of his podcast, the music, the song, the singing, it's Bingo, Doug Stanhope's common law wife, if you will. I don't think they've ever been together for fucking 25 years or so, close to it. But I don't think they've ever made it official, so he still says wife. But I like to be technical, But yeah, that's Bingo. The start of copyright. Yeah, if you go and check out Michael Bean, IEHN, BEIHN or BIEHN. I don't know, whatever. Fucking Kyle Reese from the Terminator, who I referenced earlier, who stole pants from an old man and got scabies, or rickets, or what was the other thing I said? I don't know. Gosh, you know what I'm saying. But his podcast. So yeah, as soon as you hit play, you'll hear Bingo, who is fairly well known, especially comedy fans that obviously, if they know Stanhope, they know Bingo because he makes her part a big part of his stuff. She's a goofball. She's funny. Great singer. She's got an album. I don't remember what it's called. But he's got books. Fucking Doug Stanhope, man, he's a fucking clown. He doesn't take himself seriously, but he's super fucking smart. And he's, to me, he's Luke Skywalker. Because Luke Skywalker should still be alive in Star Wars, even though played by Sebastian Stan. Now, please, that would be better. Because, God, I cannot stand Mark Hamill. Oh, gosh. He's practically, basically vomit-inducing at this point. I used to love him, but I had to say, fuck that bullshit. You're an asshole now. I used to want to be him. Used to want to be Luke Skywalker, and I realized Han Solo's cooler. And now I have a Chewbacca, Eric. That's what I say on stage at every show. This is my Chewbacca. He big, he hairy, he funny, and he fixes shit. I win. Speaking of them, yeah, they might have them on the podcast. I don't know, all together or spotted. Maybe. Did I tell you Kyle Reese gave Sarah Connor rickets? No, it's not rickets. Scabies. No, it's what did I say? I must have said scabies because I keep saying scabies, but I thought I said something else. What's the other one? Chiggers. No, I didn't say chiggers because it sounds too much like what? Michael Bean, yeah. Yeah, because so anyway, point is, I've been saying that about the whip. And then fucking do that podcast about Michael Bean. I tweeted to him. He never replied. But maybe he watched a little bit because he watches shit. He checks his own comments. He watches a bunch of other podcasts. I think he actually did watch a little bit of the whip. And whatever. I think that motherfucker stole from me. Because you know that's what happens. The people that get big. Later on you find out, oh, they stole that from some punks. They stole that from, like Stairway to Heaven, that kind of shit. People that weren't well known. They stole that shit. That's one of the reasons they lose their soul. Money. It's a what? Lots of crap. It is. I'm staring at something and I can't spew. Oh, somebody asked at the show on Saturday. Somebody asked for some Pink Floyd, I think. And what was it? Was it Dan? Dan fucking started playing something on the drums. And I was like, oh, shit. Oh, I want to sing along to that. And as the words are starting to come to my head, everybody stopped and started doing something else. Like, oh, shit. It was when we were warming up or setting up and everything. I'm like, shit. And then somebody comes up, hey, can you actually do some Pink Floyd? Like, not yet. Not yet. I never even thought about doing fucking Pink Floyd. Never thought about it. But you know what? If I did, one of my favorite moments is like how many times my stepbrother and I, and friends too, but my stepbrother and I watched The Wall every night for like 2 weeks straight at one point. Not on the weekends, but it was when we first really started smoking weed. We'd get either, we both worked at the same place on a dairy farm, and if he was working one day, I wasn't. We worked together on the weekends, but if he worked Monday, I worked Tuesday, so on. And he didn't drive at the time, so if I was working, he was already at home. So after work, I'd go to the store and I'd grab us fucking Cool Ranch Doritos, Score candy bars, and Mountain Dew. Come home, boom. As soon as it was done, 8:30ish, whatever. Everybody, maybe a little later than that. Then, boop boop, and then we had our snacks. Fucking watching The Wall. Did from that for like 2 weeks straight, maybe even longer. And then all of a sudden we get our, halfway through the period, halfway through this quarter or whatever. Because you get, was it 4 periods, or you get your report cards or whatever. Halfway through, it's like, wow, my grades are going down. But just to go back to the other story. So if he was working, so I'd have to go pick him up. And when he was done, then we go to the store and boom. So it always worked out really well. Man, I ate a lot of Doritos. Back when those Score candy bars were good and Doritos were good back in the 80s. Back when that shit was decent. And with the Scores, it wasn't about, you didn't fucking mow them. You didn't need them like fucking Snickers. What you did was you nice little chunk and just let it melt in your fucking mouth. Let the chocolate melt off that fucking caramel. And then slide the caramel to the side over here and just let it fucking, just basically watching The Wall. Where are all the new girls? Where are all the new girls? What was it? Right at, what the hell song? Need a Dirty Woman. Yeah, is that the song? Ooh, need a dirty woman. That moment always fucking, that part of that song, especially with the movies, because of the visuals, you still got the visuals. Then, where it really fucking cranks. I mean, this, obviously, the movie fucking cranks, and the album cranks all the way through. It's amazing. But that little, it gets a little punky, a little grunt, I don't know, it's got a little difference to it. I need a dirty woman. Bow, 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 bow. Bow, 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 bow. Ooh. I need a dirty girl. All right, guys, want to do it? All right, let's do it. That's fucking crazy. That's fucking crazy. It's funny, too, because one of my favorites to do now in the set is doing some Vince Gill. Was it One More Last Chance? Because it was something that Chuck and Dan already did. with stuff that they were doing earlier. Like, yeah, give me a couple of those songs. I'll go ahead and take over on the most of the vocals, whatever. Get to know them, and yeah, fucking songs. Those are the ones that are truly stuck in my head. That handful of stuff. Was it Lightning, Bugs, and Rain? Yeah, that song has been stuck in my head for weeks. Jesus, we did a lot of songs. Well, we played 3 sets, 3 45-minute sets. And and then one of the guys, from the Legion sat in for 3 songs. We did "Dirty Deeds" with us, which that was the first time we ever did that. We did that because he was going to be sitting in, and that was something. Chuck had done it before, but I had never fucking attempted "Dirty Deeds." That's the first time I ever did that on stage. That was fun. Just because it's like you got these country songs, which the words are a little easier to remember because there's a lot of repetition, or the blues songs. There's a lot of repetition, so they're a little easier to remember the lyrics. Man, "Dirty Deeds," you're like, whew, that's a lot to remember. It is normally 3 verses, whatever, but then all that stuff at the end too. I was like, man, I've listened to this song 1,000 fucking times, but when you go to do it, it's why won't the words come out right? Because you don't, it's a muscle thing. Not just memory, but it's muscle memory. Your throat's got to get used to it, as they say. If I can say that, you can. Thank you. But yeah, it's funny. I never thought I'd be doing a Vince Gill song in a band, let alone enjoying it. Nothing against Vince Gill. It's just never, more into Waylon, Hank Jr., David Allan Coe, Sawyer Brown stuff. Never thought, but man, I fucking love this song. Maybe because I do it pretty decent. Like, oh shit, didn't realize I could. And then the harmonies with Chuck and Dan and Irk and Flash, but Flash wasn't there, so, I'm still mad. No, I'm not mad. But he's going to be there on the 17th. That's what I was getting at. See, I told you. I tell you, I always get to the finish line. Even though, not that I'm saying I'm done yet. It's only 107. Oh, Local Maniacs. Yeah, I think the first time I said that was like 45 minutes ago. No, it wasn't that far. Anyway, Zero Bar and Grill on the 17th. If you're not friends with me on Facebook or Instagram, all that, yeah, because that's the only place I put that stuff. Or, yeah, and you can follow the New Creatures. You'll see the logo if you look it up on the Book of Face. I don't have I didn't make an Instagram for it, just Facebook. That's enough. It's enough. I don't even want to have a phone anymore. But if you do what I do, you got to have one, unfortunately. I still feel like I've one of the ways that I've kept some of my soul is I was never on TikTok. Susie was going to make a TikTok, but it just never happened. And I said, that's fine. So I wasn't going to do it anyway. If we're going to have a TikTok, it was going to be her. And I don't even know if it ever happened. And it doesn't matter. And yeah, maybe have Susie back on when she's got some time. Busy girl. Everybody just so busy. I've got emails out to Danny Wiseman, PBA legend. Robert Smith, PBA legend. I've played Robert Smith on here before. I've got a video I could pull up. Maximum Bob. Hair Metal Guru. Few other folks. Oh, Kevin Booth, Bill Hicks's best friend, and lots of stuff that they did together. He produced all the albums, and they did music together, a whole kind of shit. And he's done all those documentaries. Got an email out to him, hoping I want him to be on. Sitting and waiting. It's tough, man. because there's a lot of podcasts, there's a lot of shit. I'm still surprised I had Flat Earth Dave as quick as I could get him. Like, shit. Then we had such a great time. I was like, oh, I could have gone a little longer. For Town Out, I could have gone a little longer, but I figured my hour was my hour because he's going to do a lot of, he does a lot of shit. So, man, then it turned out I could have had another 45 minutes with him. But whatever, maybe have him back someday. But check out, was it 160, 161? Yeah, Flat Earth Dave, check that out if you haven't, if you're new. That was a fun hour. That was the first one back, first whip I had done in a couple of years. Or a year and a half or so. That was fun. All the whips are fucking fun. They're all fucking fun. Oh, and then the Daniel Knopf one, part 2, Daniel Knopf part 2, that was fun. Him in Italy. That was good shit. Oh, and he read some of the one of the scripts of the new series that he's writing on Spec. He's doesn't have a show to do. He's gonna have it all ready to go, and boom. And who knows? Maybe I'll come out of retirement if he wants to hire me. I don't know. I think he should. Don't you? It would help. That would mean I would have to pay my SAG dues again, and I'm behind because I don't give a fuck. There isn't going to be a union pretty soon, so why would I give them money for nothing? What do I get? In residuals a year, what do I average overall through 4 quarters for all the residuals that I get? I don't even think it totals the fucking $100. Then I got to give them basically all of it. So basically, that's what it is at this point. To not work, not do any SAGs. I am on a I don't know how long the sabbatical will be, but probably forever. Probably till I'm tits up. Because of that, the actual minimum, it's only like $100, right? For all these years, every year, but it's built up, and then there's the fees, the late fee. But yeah, basically that's all I'd be giving them is the not even I'd be giving them more than what I make in fucking residuals for a year, but not going for any work and not doing any work. Yeah, so fuck you, you're trash anyway. It turned to complete trash. Used to be a really good union, just like most of them. It is fucking trash. Along with all the product coming out. Fucking trash. Lots of needles. But that haystack is fucking huge, ain't it? Remember when there was good shows? It's almost like it's on purpose. What do you think? Me too. Well, we did show Mo. We did do Mo. Yeah, remind me, I gotta reload the Mossberg. You know why? Because there's 3 of them now, because that little fucker had a little litter. Little juniors running around. They are cute, but they are tick suppliers. But all this tick stuff they were saying, at least in my area, I've had a couple on me because it's spring. It happens every year. It's no big deal. I had a couple on me. I'm tired of hearing about the tick shit. But, of course, I'm sure it's bad in other places. Where are we at? Oh, right there. Did I show... What else did I have up here for video or stuff to have? Right there. Nah. We're not going to show a little of the tube snake. You want to see some of the little tube snake? Want to see some ZZ toppage? One of the things I like. Oh, right there. That dude right there. That's the dude that got up and played. That's Tim. He'd come up and played, Dirty Deeds, Tush, and Sharp Dressed Man. Did a great job. It was awesome. I think that was the 3rd set, towards the end of the show. That was fun. A lot of fun. Oh, there's Miss Pam running around, Eric's wife. Oh, you can see a little bit of Eric there. And then I'm putting this together, and I'm like, Dustin sends me this. I'm watching it, and I'm singing Dupe Snake, and like, oh Jesus, there's, they don't know, but I noticed it, and I'm like, God Jesus, and I had that look on my face, just like that dude right there in the glasses in the back, like, yeah, playing that song, huh? It's rock and roll. Almost every song has some kind of innuendo. Want to hear a little Dan? I like that we share that. Oh, you hear a little Dustin. Or it's either Dustin or Maria. Right at the end, you hear a little, ooh. Hear that? Ooh. Whoop, sorry. Hit the wrong button. Anyway, get rid of that. Go back to this. Oh, no, not that. I wanted, did that even play? I wanted this. I should have gone to this. See, you fucking turd. You get it right there! Okay, one more time. Get it right there! Oh, I love that, man. The Wabber Peter. What else? Oh yeah, now I can get rid of that shit. Remove from studio. I say remove you. I say you. Remove yourself from my platform. Oh yeah, what I want to get ready. I gotta get the clothes ready. So hold on a second. Now I gotta go in. Isn't this fun? Isn't fun the best thing to have? Ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-da. What? I don't even know what it's under. I don't even know what I'm looking for. What is you looking for? Oh, this is great. Let's have this just for the fun. Something different. Something new. Something old, but new. From Sudden Impact. Everybody loves the line. Everybody loves everybody knows the go ahead, make my day. But this is a better line. Go ahead, make my day from this scene they made a fucking song. It was a top 40 song. Did it hit number one? Go ahead, remember that in the early 80s? Anyway, but this was even better. Who's we? Because well, let me oh, wait a minute, I don't have the whole thing. Sucker. I just have that part. Oh shit. Who's we, sucker? Let's give it some context. That is from right before, the Go Ahead, Make My Day. But before that, Clint says, well, we're not just going to let you walk out of here. To which he says, who's we, sucker? And then Clint says, me, Smith, and Wesson. Comedy, as Mark Norman would say. Who's we, sucker? I love that moment. What was I looking for to begin with? Oh, I was looking for the close. It's not time to close, but I wanted to get it ready. But then it'll play, and it'll fuck shit up. And we've got enough shit fucked up. Man, I can't wait to go back and see the beginning of that shit. Me sitting there going, not realizing I'm live. Hey, it'll add to the show. Already did. Because we come with stupidity and pigtails. Proof right there. Pigtails, you say? Girl, I used to pull down on your pigtails. Did we do Little Sister? Little Sister's on our song list, speaking of the New Creatures. Did we do... That's the fucking thing. It was funny. Because for the first time, I usually print out our set list. But I never do anything. I'll have some notes on there, shit I want to say, during the show. But I've never gone down as we've done songs and, just kind of checked them off, things we've done. Never thought to. But then I've always been like, fuck, did we do this song? Did we do? Because, you do 3 sets. You do, 3 hours of shit. You do 7 to, and Zero Bar and Grill in Portland is going to be 4 hours, 7 to 11. But you do 3 hours, and it's like, wait, did we do? Because you rehearse them so much, or you practice it by yourself so much, but man, you start to forget, wait, which ones did we do? What the fuck? So I decided, oh, boom, and I was marking them off. And at one point, I don't know, I think it was after the first set, Chuck kind of was like, you're marking off the songs, huh? He noticed it. I'm like, I can't, because I always go back and like, that's why, you notice, I always go to you and go, hey, did we do this? Aren't you sick of me asking that? This is so I don't have to ask you, did we do so-and-so? And of course, I got thrown towards, I think it was somewhere in the third set, I got thrown with them asking for stuff. And I think I forgot to mark off a few, so I don't remember if we did Little Sister. But there's a line in there, how funny, I just realized that there's a line that goes with that, right? That goes with, how do I do it? Fuck. What the that. Oh, yeah, use the other hand, douchebag. I was trying not to, but the pigtails. Because there's a line in Little Sister. I used to pull down on your pigtails. Your turned up nose. Blah, blah, blah. Little sister, don't you? Little sister, don't you? Fix me once, twice, tell me what's not. And then you run along. Little sister, don't you do what your big sister done? Ooh. A little old Bo Weevil. I used to date your big sister. Yeah. Man, Tuesdays, they're great. Have we done the titters? I meant to say Twitter, not titter. Oh, there's something. I had some people ask, what the hell is going on? Do you have a microphone? Is that the microphone here? I'm like, no, that's my other headphone that doesn't matter that I use because I can't actually hear myself. The only reason I have my headphone is so I can hear, shit like this. I can hear that, but when it's just me talking, or if I can hear, or a guest, if somebody, if I have somebody, that's the only reason. That's the only reason they haven't, and this is the other one, so there's no reason to put the one in the other. And then it'd be because right now there's nothing. I'm just hearing myself, but now I'll hear. Get it right there. So PDW. Wait, now you got to stop, man. You are such a bag of shit. I swear. So that's why it's nice to just leave that up there. I used to pull down on your pigtails. Is this even lit anymore? That's the thing about this. That's what's fun. Doing it, you gotta smoke. When you bullshitting. And you get talking so much like, oh, cigarette went out. Isn't that great? Hey, you know what I haven't done the whole time? I haven't had any weed the whole time. That's the problem. That's the problem. Oh. Right before I hit record, I was in my, was it Twitter or was it Instagram? I think it was Instagram. I don't know why Santino popped. Was it Instagram? Anyway, Andrew Santino, comedian, does some podcasts, redhead, beard. He was in that HBO show about comedians a few years ago. It was pretty decent. It was like 2 seasons. I can't remember the name. Something about the light. It's the thing that I think Jim Carrey had something to do with producing. Can't remember. It was decent, especially the first season was pretty good. Anyway, a little clip with him and Pete Holmes, another comedian, on I don't remember which podcast, because Santino has a couple. But he was talking about how one of the things that annoys him about doing mushrooms is it changes the way he walks. His gait change. He's talking about it changes the way he walks. And I'm like, I walk differently too. And there's been many times on mushrooms where I've been, normally I'm not walking around too much, but there's been times like walking around, outside, back in the day, back in California doing stuff when we go down to that wash, like that Terminator type wash with Terminator 2, with the motorcycle stuff and that cement, that water thing, that whatever you call it. I lived near part of that in Studio City, and there was this really cool spot along there near my apartment. And I'd go down there, and just to walk down there when you watch my, I don't know, yeah, a little different. I like the way I walk when I'm on mushrooms, man. I really do. And now I can't even, it's been so long, I can't remember what the hell I'm talking about. I mean, I know what I'm talking about, but I can't remember actually the walk. There's a muscle memory that's gone. But, anyway, the point is that, yeah, I thought of that right before going on because I saw Santino talking about it. See, plugging somebody else again. Where's my money? Stop laughing. Okay. Not you, me. Where was I? Oh, I was fixing things. So funny. People go, well, Wayne, if you smoke cigarettes and you smoke weed on your podcast, maybe that's why YouTube bones you. Maybe it's probably true. But then you go and you look at some of these fucking assholes, like, they got the money, they got the name, they got all the bullshit they're created, sipping, drinking fucking Courvoisier and sucking on fucking cigars. What the fuck, man? What the fuck? And I'm not even talking about Rogan. I'm talking about, I'm not even saying his name. That, the guy with the HBO show on Friday nights that's absolutely stunningly, what's the word I'm looking? Cringe. I didn't want to say cringe, but I was looking for a better word. But that's really what he is. Okay. I mean, talk about, he doesn't even like Craig, who's the other, the comedian that does the impression of him, whining about it. Are you fucking serious? Now what I do, it sounds exactly, damn it, who's the comedian? Who's the comedian I'm talking about? Does the thing with Kurt Metzger. He does the stuff with the face on the internet where the face actually looks like them, but he just does the mouth part. Why can't I say his name? He used to write a lot of stuff with Kurt Metzger. He's kind of dorky looking. He does that one character. He lives with his mom. Hey mom. Hey mom. Hey mom. Shit, who am I thinking of? Yeah, I know he's on my Instagram. I know I follow him on Instagram. Craig something. Shit. Man, it's almost like you're smoking weed or something. It's screwing up your memory. Close that. Bet it right if I go to watch him be right at the top of my feed in my Instagram. No, that's not him. Who is this douchebag? I don't follow that, do I? I don't follow that. Oh, this dude's cool. He does all the Metallica, Guns N' Roses stuff. Where are we going? Well, there's Kurt. What do you mean caught up? You lying your ass off. Let's see. Where do I gotta go? Profile. See who I'm following and stuff. Why are you moving like it's 1992 AOL? Or like I said, 1994. What am I looking up? Oh, following. Who am I thinking of? Who is it? Come on. Why you piece of... We have to be entertaining while we scroll through our list of folks that we are following just to find that one silly name that Wayne cannot think of. Oh, there's Zero Bar and Grill. Did I tell you the New Creatures will be playing there on the 17th, 7 to 11? Zero Bar and Grill in Portland, Maine. Did I tell you? Oh, there's Chris Gates. We got an email out to him. Original guitar player for Junkyard. I really need to send an email. I need to ask Stanhope to be on. That really would be perfect. That really would be. What do you think? Me too. Come on, man. I know I'm following him. Where is he? Now, these are all people. These are all friends. Come on, Craig. Come on. I know you're there. And if you're not, I'm going to be really mad. Eddie Pepitone, there's a comedian I'm following. Tim Dillon, hilarious, always. I love that Owen Benjamin, comedian Owen Benjamin. I don't think he's really gay. I think he's faking it for the comic because he's too funny. Owen Benjamin goes hard. Oh, there's a good podcast to watch. Jake Shields, MMA. He does the Fight Back podcast. He recently did it almost 3 hours with Owen and Dan Bilzerian. There's a podcast to go check out. Listen to me now and believe me later. I really hate that I said that, but that's all I could think of. There's Kurt. Where's your fucking partner there, guy? Kyle Dunnigan. I was saying Craig. Craig is one of the characters. Kyle Dunnigan. He's the one that does the Bill Maher shit. And Bill fucking hates it, apparently. I think there's proof from he was saying so on Rogan years ago. Which, of course, was just ended up being wonderful material for a whole bunch of people. You're a comedian. You can't take. You're this old, and you. He nails you. What are you talking about? It's plain as day. What are you bitching about? Maybe, people wouldn't make so much fun if you weren't such a whore asshole. Okay. And this is coming from a guy who used to enjoy that dude way back in the day. I enjoyed him. And it was somewhere about 10 years ago or so. Wait, no, more than that. Like 20 years ago. 08, 09, something like that. The whole thing with the 9/11, with him kicking somebody out and freaking out over somebody I think it was Luke Radowski, was in the crowd yelling something about 9/11, being inside job, blah blah blah, and he threw him out. And I went, "Yep, Bill's out. I'm done." Because I'd been a 9/11 truther for a while before that. And then I was like, "Yeah, fuck this fucking guy." Oh, speaking of that, I almost pulled this up to play, just like I pulled up the "Who Is We Sucker" because I was just going through shit, old stuff, because I got shit. You know what I'm saying? But speaking of that, okay, dude, that I refuse to say his name, I actually have a piece from that. Mos Def. Okay.
I don't believe these motherfuckers been to the moon neither, but that's just me.
Yeah, baby. What year was that? That's one from an old show. And man, I remember watching that live going, oh, I like him even more. Why?
I don't believe these motherfuckers been to the moon neither, but that's just me.
He spit out tons of truth on that episode. If you go back and watch that is some hilarious shit. But yeah, I just remembered I had that because I was talking about okay, and watching him, his little, like, he's already got the fucking HBO show, and that's how much of a fucking whore, lying douche. Yes, of course, some of the things he says are correct, but for the most part, he's just part of the show. He's a bag of shit. To sit there and then have to have a podcast as well, and sit there with the low light with mostly other douchebags sucking on a fucking cigar with a little, like it is. Oh, how pretentiously douchey. Can you get any douchier? I drink my beer out of a fucking coffee mug. Go fuck yourself, Bill. Oh, that guy blows. Oh, I said his name. No, I did. But one of my heroes is named that, so saying that name is okay. You know what I'm saying. Let's get back to pigtails. Holy Christ, what a goofball. I'm going to go burn some wood. What time is it? It's only 5:30. Should we start a fire? We should start a fire. So we got more beer to drink? We got a lot of beer to drink. Where is it? Oh, there it is. In there, no. Whew. We getting it on. Time for a Twitter scroll. Oh no, we got to do the Instagram, but I had to go look at Kyle. I was for Kyle. That was the point. See? Always come back to the plate. Say who? Say when? Say where? What do we have over there? How big is that? Why can't you make this stranger? Why can't you do that? I don't like that, man. Isn't this fun? This is what you do, right? It's just like being on a Zoom call. You're watching your somebody. There we go. There it is. What do we do? There's the point. Got to go down to this. That's it. Keep missing that part. Share my screen. Do a little Instagram scroll. How does it look back here? Da-da-dee-da. Nice and AOL-ish. Let's spend a little time, a few seconds here in 1994. Make that bigger. Make that bigger, dude. So yeah, this is Cliff. Oh, let's hit the volume. This is, what's his name? Yeah, there it is, right there at the bottom. Cliff Caffaro. He's fun to watch. He does a lot of Guns N' Roses stuff. He'll put like side-by-side video of him doing Izzy and Slash's stuff, and sometimes along with Duff stuff too. You know, that's the funny thing. It's almost to avoid copyright stuff playing too much. The stutter, the shitty Wi-Fi, this fucking feed. Yeah. Anyway, it almost helps with this, but even though I've muted that. Go. Yeah, so that's for you to go out there. That's a little inspiration. Go get a bass and fucking do that shit. What is this? Robin thought, oh, this guy's all about tripping. A lot of information about psychedelics. Watch out for a very significant new paper on psilocybin therapy for anorexia publishing tomorrow. Well, how about that? How nice is that? Oh, we got an ad. Fuck you. Don't want your ad. Oh, speaking of Kyle Dunnigan and Kurt Metzger, there's Kurt, him and the fucking podcast he does with Duncan Trussell, where they both wear weird shit constantly. See? These fucking guys. Whoop. I scrolled the wrong way. What's this? Mystery Boys podcast. Oh, it's them. What do you mean you're all caught up? What the hell is this? I don't follow that. See? It says follow. I don't follow. I suggest this. But no, I get funny stuff with ladies like that stuff, like this. What the hell is that? What is this? Oh, that's why it's there. Funny shit, see? Oh, I gotta share these with some of my friends. Oh, wait, we gotta hear the volume on this. Warning, you may encounter nude sunbathing within Boardwalk. Yeah, and? I don't know who that is. I don't follow, see? It's just funny stuff. Oh, when I get painting stuff. Oh my God, look at all the fucking paint, the blue snips. Oh, Jesus. That's because they didn't sand. unless this is just a bit. Most of that's because they didn't fucking sand. But it's probably before they even. That's a crazy person. They haven't even gotten to a point to even have all that yet. Because all this shit. That's some bullshit. That's a fuck. They fucking around. Oh, here we go. We got Simon the Staffy. I don't follow, but he's always in my feed. Where do rainbows go when they've been bad? To Prism, so they have time to reflect on what they've done. Thank you. Ooh, we got a little Pantera stuff. What's this? 1 year ago today. Oh, the back in the beginning. Okay. Phil. Oh, Sammy Hagar. Kirk Hammett, Corrigan. Is that Lars? Is that Neil Peart before he died? Is that Neil Peart in front of Phil and Selma? Zach. I don't know who that is there. I can't tell. Oh, that's Slash, for fuck's sake, right? Rex. I don't know who that is. I can't tell. Hetfield in the back. Tony Iommi. Steven Tyler. Robert Trujillo behind Phil. I can't make it bigger. Or the picture either. Damn it. Who that in the back there behind Sammy? In the gray there. Who is that? Can't tell. And who that next to Rex? Is that Damien dude from whoever, what, doing the fucking thingy in front of Hetfield? And of course, Ozzy in the middle. Yeah, Zionist asshole. Whatever. Oh, one of my favorite movies, man. I watched that movie so many fucking times, over and over and over and over. I think it was on my buddy Alan's tapes. He had HBO, and he had the tape thing where you make it to where you could record 3 full movies on it. You slow it down enough, that SP thing, whatever the fuck it was. Anyway, he had cable. So, boom. And I'd borrow videos from him. A bunch of movies, like he had Police Academy shit, Real Genius, a lot of comedy shit. Who the fuck is that? Who the fuck is that? Oh, sorry. I'm sorry. I didn't know it was about somebody who's dead. I was just goofing. Because I don't follow Metallica. Oh, they lost one of their roadies. Sorry. Didn't mean to laugh. I didn't know. See what you should have waited, Waynes. Yeah, how's that for a boopy? Rip Steve. Shit, since 2014. More Metallica. I don't even follow Metallica. But they're in my feed all of a sudden. I don't normally. Oh, we got some plumbing. Oh no. How gross is this going to be? Do we need this?
It's your cousin's tatarans.
It's going to end.
Ta-ta-da!
You're going to get to the end. Huh? Jesus, edit your fucking shit, dudes. This better pay off. You better pay off, man. Oh, this is, now I'm pissed.
Bring it.
What is it?
Here's the intruder.
Come on. Show it. Come
What
on.
is it?
Fucking
You know what? Fuck you, I'm moving on. You're a dick. If you want to go see that, go look it up for yourself. You've seen it. Fuck them. Man, that's too long. In the video, too. Who am I? I'm in the guy that fucking babbles for 3 hours. That was too long. What is it? I don't get it. Even more Metallica. Oh, it's because of the music. Come on. You fuck. Nice. Not that I'd go see him, pay any more money. I've seen him 5-6 times, whatever, something like that. I'm done. I don't need to see him ever again. But I can watch them all on the internet. Yeah, man. All right, we done? What's this? Poorly remember what Kamala Harris once said. What did she say?
Today, yesterday.
Who is this? What is this from? Who is this? Police Fitness Nutrition? I don't follow that. See? It says follow. Why am I getting stuff that I don't even follow, man? Yeah, I can't argue with my wife. She's old and people don't listen. Ha ha. Hee hee. A ho ho. Who the fuck? Oh, we got some baseball. Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, you overdid it, homie. What do we got here? Eddie Vedder. Yeah, whore. Nah, you shouldn't be there anymore. All right, that's enough of that. And enjoy a little. Did you enjoy the lovely little Instagram scroll? I hit the. No, that's not what I hit, man. Jeez, gosh. I'm trying to, do a good last 15 minutes. Because the first hour and 45 was just stunning. In a world where laughter was what? King. Oh, now we got to do a Twitter scroll. That's probably going to get a little more, what's the word? Controversial? I hate saying that word and going, I might be controversial here, but I hate when people say that. I'm just saying because it's different from my Instagram. My Instagram is just mostly funny shit and music. But my Twitter is a little different. This is the point, right? You got to be different. Why would it be the same? Then why would I do both? Because yours is different too, and your Twitter's, right? Of course. When? Because. Did I tell you that I walk different when I do mushrooms? I knew Santino and I had a connection. Andrew Santino. Oh. So we did that. Okay, we ready? Are we gonna go do the Twitter scroll? Did we have something else? Ow. Who is we, sucker? Man, I don't even believe these motherfuckers went to the moon either. Hey, all my little drops are black dudes. See? I'll spread it out. All right, let's do this. Let's just do it. And the share screen, too. We're going to X, folks. Here we go. Let's blast off. Kaboom, boom. Kaboom, boom. Kaboom. Which way does it look? We want the big one or the little one? You want it big? Or we want it little? That's better, right? Yeah, of course. Of course it is. Write me a horror story using only 3 words. Oh, shit. Look at that. Let's go in this. Let's open this door. What do we got for answers? Come on. Now, are you hearing the dial-up thing? The AOL dial-up thing right now, watching that fucking spin? Are you kidding me? It's just Twitter. It's just words. It's not video. What are you doing? You're killing me, Whitey. You're killing me. Whitey. Let's go back. Look at this. Now it's not even letting me go back. Why you fuck with my shit? This should not be this. It's 2026. All right, we're starting over. Like I said, write me a horror story using only 3 words. Third world immigration. How many likes has that got? 377. New black neighbor. I didn't write any of these. I'm just reading. I'm just looking. I don't follow that. It was in my For You feed. I don't know. It's a pretty simple question. The condom broke. Nuclear launch detected. That should. Nuclear launch detected. Gavin Newsom, president. Yeah, anybody, president. Any space 1 president, president. That's the horror story. We don't need a president. One person, fucking blah, 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 blah. And we all know they're fucking puppets. It doesn't matter. And they're all bought and paid. It's so fucking dumb. It's so fucking dumb. Write that down. Not the actual words. The words don't matter. That little, nice little groove. It's a fucking dumb. Yeah, it's a famous song somewhere. Grooming gang inquiry. Ooh, making him look like the Palpatine. Everybody going on there. You can do that with any president from 63 on. Winter is coming. Whoa, that's pretty fat. Did you just say fat? I just said fat. And I meant the F, not the PH. I don't wipe. White liberal women. Whoa, what a horror story. Whoa, what's this? That's different. More from this author. What, man, that had more replies. Why'd you cut me off there? Dude, it says it's got 8,000 replies. You only showed me fucking 30. What are you doing? What do you mean, relevant? Give me them all. You give me them all. I want to see them all. What the fuck? We'll go with recent. Write me a horror story using only 3 words. DSA. You know the words. Sky is falling. Oh, we got another LWW. Ojora la Vares. Somebody look that up. Earth, water, gone. Oops. I'm not saying that one. Oh, wait, that's real, he wrote. Or they. Travel, talent level nowadays. Hey, is that a shot? No, it's a reference to what I was saying before about Hollywood. Soup and all that sucking moves. My balls itch. Hey, that's from just the movie Just One of the Guys. He bashed me. Arkansas Razorback football. My pronouns are. Whoa. Man, Mitch, oh, dude, these are good. Well, both parties, not just that one. What? Well, I guess that's one word. But you got to put, if you're going to do that, you got to put the dashes, dude. Come on, it's a typing thing. She found out. Yeah, both of them. Or the other one. All of them. Baby monitor laughed. Arizona sports teams. Anyway, all right, that's funny. Yeah, that last one, that's good, huh? Nope. Now we gotta go here. Go back. Come on, man. What else? Ad. Eat my ad. Oh, how much time I got left? I want to get out in 2. What do we got? Oh, 8 minutes. All right. So, Tyler Robinson met with people from the TPUSA before the shooting. This is the most explosive testimony to date. That's from 3 hours ago. Oh, here's speaking of Owen Benjamin. According to the Old Testament, God punished David through his son Absalom fucking David's sex slaves on a roof in front of everyone in Israel. These are not serious people and all belong in jail. I got to think about that one. He writes sometimes where you're like, what? And then 2 weeks later, you're like, oh. Or you're like, I still don't get it. Let's not cry over spilled guineas. Who's it? Oh, jeez. I feel really bad for this. I feel really bad. Wow, what a beating. What an internet beating. I would not want to be in those small shoes. Anyway, good God. See, that's where Twitter gets at. That's one of the reasons I always got to go back to Instagram, because it's where more of the funny stuff is. I mean, there's funny shit on Twitter, Jesus. But, you know what I'm saying. It's like Instagram's my sitcoms, Twitter's my dramas. You don't remove 10 inches of dirt and lay pavers at a crime scene just days after the crime takes place unless you got something to hide. Oh, you mean like other places too? Just like that? Yeah. Mm-hmm. I think I mentioned it before, something about being run by demons and we're so free. Well, we are free to babble, but that's coming to a close too, because, wow. Anyway, that's why I'm getting it all out. Gotta get it out. Oh, speaking of, I tell you I was constipated. No, I'm joking. But I might be tomorrow. I've eaten a lot of cheese in the last couple of days. What do we got here? A UK professor found extraordinarily high aluminum levels in autistic brains, and all of it was concentrated in immune cells. The aluminum in vaccines isn't even natural, it's man-made. nanoparticles your immune system can't process in the slightest. Shit. So he's been talking this whole time, and now it's over.
Serious problem here.
Shit.
Aluminum's purpose in the body is to hyperstimulate the immune system. That's its entire purpose. It's not ionic aluminum, and this is very confusing for people. It's nanoparticulate aluminum that is man-made, and the reason that matters is the immune system doesn't know what to do with the aluminum. So you generate a hyperstimulation of the immune system, and what we're now learning is that the immune system sends macrophages into the blood. They grab the aluminum, and some portion of that ends up in the brain.
Sort of like the garbage. Can they eat up the garbage?
Not to interrupt, did anybody notice how it's not fucking doing what all the other video that I've shown has been doing? It's nice and clean and clear. Wow.
Garbage men of the immune system. They grab it. They don't know what to do with it either. It ends up in the brain. It triggers an immune activation event in the brain. And what we know now with 100% certainty is that people with autism are suffering from swollen or inflamed brains. We know that from studies that have looked at people who've passed away for other reasons. So my son's brain is in a permanent state of chronic inflammation. And the only real question is why? Well, we learned from Professor Exley out of Keele University in England that he found in the brains of people with autism extraordinarily high levels of aluminum. And not only were the levels high, they were in the macrophage portions of the brain.
Right.
And what he said was, based on this new research, which was published in November of 2017, I would advise people to avoid, except in life or death situations, any vaccine with aluminum in it, which would be most of the childhood vaccination schedule. So we have a serious problem here.
Yeah, I've been saying it. People have been saying it for years too. And a lot of people, personally, blah blah blah. Oh man, I wanted to be this. I wanted to be on a good note. Let's have some fun. All right, here we go. What's some of this shit?
Evidence that you needed to process.
I know that the amphitheater area was cordoned off and managed as best it could with the number of people that were there. I was also made aware that there was a rooftop area that had been secured, and also an area off of the side of that building that had been secured by
Why does he have an accent?
And that building was the Losi building.
Correct.
Wasn't there also a bullet found on another building?
I believe an unfired bullet had been found on another building at some point during my time there on September 10th. Yes.
Which?
Yeah, okay, I've had enough. It's nothing but a fucking show, and it's all bullshit. Everybody knows Tyler Robinson didn't do it. ... If you don't realize that by now, come on, man. I don't know what you're watching. Turn off the regular shit. You got to turn off the regular shit. They are so bad. Yeah, I'm the one you want to go to, right? Stop sharing. Man, I wanted to be more goofy towards the end. Oh, we got through 2 minutes. 2 minutes to be goofy. We have 2 minutes to be goofy. See, it would have played better if I'd have said, we have 2 minutes to be more goofy.
Who's we, sucker?
See how it all fits. Hey, did I see? You ever see the pigtails? And always remember. Really? Come on.
I don't believe these motherfuckers been to the moon either, but that's just me.
Thank you very much. And we always end it with, not always, but. Oh, Jesus Christ! You guys. Get it right there. Just silly. Absolutely silly how bad you are, StreamYard. I really expect all the money that I pay, what was it, $50 a month for this shit? $50 a month, you can't be better. It's 2026. I'm tired of bitching about it. They should be fixed by now. Everybody bitches about it. You watch so many podcasts will talk about how, what are they doing? They won't let you do this. This is blah, blah, blah. This is blah, blah, blah. Everybody says so. And do they fix anything? No. And fix shit, but do they raise prices? Yeah. Wow. Everybody, same old shit. Where am I? I don't even know what I'm looking for now. What am I looking for? I'm looking for my damn clothes, and I can't even find my damn clothes. I'm getting, and it's right there. And now I can't see the clock, so I don't know if I timed it right. But then it doesn't matter because I can just, see this shit. Look at that. It's already run. You haven't even heard it. It chopped you all off. You look at that. You're making me go back. You're not even letting me move it. You're screwing up my timing. Oh, how I hate you, StreamYard. Oh my God. What a great close, huh? Hey, you see the Kate? It's all a goof. Remember, we're all Neo, aka-1. It's the whip. We're all done here. Daddy loves you. And, messing with my peebles. I think I had fun. I think.